First time I saw, like, the back of a woman that, you know, didn't have her shirt on was in...
You know what? This Metroid episode, it didn't come out the way I was thinking it would come out. Not gonna lie.
Hey guys, welcome back to the Miss and Mr. Gaming channel. Today, we are going to be playing...
Who knows?
Star Soldier, Punch-Out, Kirby Adventure, Kitty... What are we playing today?
All at the same time.
Stay tuned, guys. So like this video, comment down below what your favorite part of this episode was, and subscribe with a friend.
No, I mean, they
What
know.
are we actually playing?
They know, because it's in the title.
You guys know what we're playing before we even know we're playing.
Comment down below what we're playing, guys. I have no idea.
You know, by the time you guys see the title, you'll probably know what we're playing.
Guys, we're playing Metroid.
Are we playing Metroid?
Playing Metroid.
Let's go!
This is old school Metroid, Anna.
Kevin's gonna be playing Metroid today to show off his mad Metroid skills. Why did I say it like that?
You couldn't even leave your lips.
I was trying to make you sound awesome.
Yo,
and for some reason, my lips started, like, malfunctioning there. No, Kevin's actually really good at Metroid, I swear. He's way better than me.
I mean, that's not... What?
What?
That's not much of a gap. Compliment.
Wow, that's mean.
Well, you don't have experience playing Metroid too much.
I know, that's why you're way better than me.
Yeah, okay. So freaking, we're playing some old school Metroid, guys.
Yeah.
And I've actually never played this, but I have played Zero Mission.
I don't think I played this one.
You've never played this either, Anna.
This helmet looks weird. Why did they make her head super big?
Samus's head is always big. It's a helmet.
No, it looked a little bit smaller in the other one I was playing. Her shoulders looked wider.
Well, I mean, alright, so this is, Anna, this
head looks huge.
Okay.
This helmet's huge.
This is the very first Metroid that ever came out ever, Anna.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they were going for the big head.
No, they were... They were limited with like graphics, so you know this is the best they could do.
I mean, I'm not hating on it.
Why are you hating on Metroid, bro?
I'm just saying I didn't recognize this, you know, little bug person because his head was big.
It's not a bug person. Samus. People didn't know she was a girl here.
Yeah, I can understand how you would think it was just a skinny dude.
I mean, sure. Everybody looks the same in a suit, though. Unless it's like, you know, like an old school RPG.
I mean, it kind of depends.
Where
like,
the girl is wearing like just, you know, a metal sheet covering her boobies, and that's it.
That's what I'm saying. You can usually tell what a girl is versus a dude because they put in some, you know,
they try to trick you
extra area space.
Extra what?
Put some extra area. I mean, you have to put them somewhere, Kevin.
Put the what? The boobs?
The boobies, okay? You can't just have them in a totally flat thing.
Well, I died.
Okay, you know what this reminds me of?
What?
You know those Batman costumes? I think it was Batgirl, where they like drew out the outside what looked like their her outfit was like a hard shell outfit.
Which Batgirl though?
I don't remember which one, but this one outfit that I remember seeing was like a hard shell, just like Batman's.
Right.
And Batman's is a hard shell, right?
Right.
It's like you can knock on it and, you know, tap on wood.
Yeah, it's metal.
You can see that they carved out his pecs in this piece of plastic, right?
Yeah, that's stupid though. That doesn't make sense. Like,
you can. It's not latex. It's a piece of plastic. So someone took the time to like carve out all of his abs and make him look super built and everything. Yeah. So I saw this one Batgirl outfit where they kind of did the same, but they carved out the boobies and they added the little centered cherry.
They added the nipples?
Yes.
Ooh, wait, no.
Yes.
All right, you saw a parody.
No, I didn't.
You did not see that.
I'm pretty sure I saw it legit.
No, dude.
I will show you.
Nobody's gonna do that. That's dumb.
I remember thinking,
no,
oh my
dude.
gosh.
What if their nipples are like a little bit off center? Anna, why are we talking about this? How in the world did we ever get to this conversation? And we're literally like 5 minutes into this Metroid thing, bro.
I mean, like, what's it called? Batgirl. What was it? This one? No, it was similar to like this one, but
maybe. All right. At what? Maybe you were just imagining it. Like.
No.
I don't think they actually did that. I mean, I know in the old school movies we were talking about that before. Like not that old school, but no, they didn't.
Kevin, what is that?
Wait. We're doing an episode.
I know, Kevin. What's that, Kevin?
Oh my god!
Yeah?
Oh,
Alicia
dude, that is
Silverstone had nipples in that costume.
Oh, dude, all right.
told you.
Wait, we gotta tell people. Ready?
I told you.
All right, so I was
It's
talking
a
to
costume.
I was talking about this with some friends in Anna. For those of you guys that are here, we were talking about Batman Forever. I think it was Batman Forever. Either Batman Forever or Batman and Robin. I think it's Batman and Robin.
Batman and Robin, I believe.
Where like Batman's costume had the nipples on the dudes. Apparently, the girl also had the. Really?
Yeah, look at this side for side. You can see like Robin's nipple, and then you look over here, and you can also see hers.
I mean,
they carved it into the costume. Like, okay, admittedly, Robin's is way more pronounced. Hers is more of like a subtle type of thing, but it's definitely there.
Wow, that is ridiculous, dude.
Yeah.
I had no idea. I didn't even think about that.
No, I remember seeing that. I remember that. I remember that very clearly.
Cause like everybody in that Batman movie, like you see,
I remember thinking, oh my gosh, someone took the time to carve this out in plastic. That's kind of weird.
But even the girl had the.
Yep.
Really?
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Learn something new every day.
I don't think Nintendo was thinking that when they made Samus. I think it's just like, here's a generic looking...
No, obviously they weren't thinking that because you can't even tell that she's got boobs here. This is more like a unisex type suit.
Right, to trick you. They try to trick you. You know?
Which is fine. I mean, didn't they also kind of do that with Star Wars?
Star Wars?
That's why the Stormtroopers have like an extra shield plate so that you could have men and women wear the same Stormtrooper costume and then you couldn't tell which ones were the guys and which ones were the girls.
Really?
Yeah. No, that's a legitimate thing.
No, I don't know because I'm not.
Show you if you want, but that's a legitimate thing.
I'm not too into Star Wars because I didn't really grow up with it. I mean, I did.
I've watched as much Star Wars as
I grew up in the era of Star Wars, but like I didn't see the movie, and only until recently I saw the movie with some friends.
Right, I watched it with you, Kevin.
Yeah.
For the first time.
So I mean, I'm not too into the Star Wars know-how, but like I believe it.
I mean, like I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that I read that somewhere. So.
All right, give me more tidbits. Give me more like movie tidbits.
Tidbits about what? I don't know that much about movies.
Apparently you know a lot about movies and costumes.
I just get like random stuff that I remember every now and then.
What other movies had, metal nipples?
There was a remake of Robin Hood that I think was done in 2000. There's a lot of Robin Hood movies, right?
I've never seen a Robin Hood movie.
Okay, well, this one Robin Hood, I think it was like Robin Hood in the Sherwood Forest or something like that.
All right.
Not 100% sure, but I think so. So, you know the basic story of Robin Hood, right?
It's a dude that steals from the rich and gives to the poor.
Right, but do you know the names of the other characters?
No.
Okay, so one of them is basically the sheriff who's always trying to catch Robin Hood, right?
Okay.
But the sheriff also has a thing for Miriam, who is Robin Hood's, like, betrothed sweetheart, okay?
Betrothed?
Well, like, they want to get married, okay? So they're, like, sweethearts.
Okay.
But, they have to keep it on the down low because he's an outlaw.
Of course.
Anyway, in this remake...
Just like us.
What?
What?
We have a YouTube channel. That's not keeping it on the down low.
Oh.
You're ridiculous. Anyway, so the sheriff is always trying to get with Robin Hood. I mean...
Whoa! Wait, what is this remake?
Wait. They're always trying to
dude.
they're always trying to get with Miriam.
That took a turn. I did not expect that. I want to see that movie.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, dude.
No, they're always trying to get with Miriam. Anyway, in this one remake, which I believe came out in 2000 or 2001, they had like, this was supposed to be like the modern fairy tale remake. Okay, so you know what those are, right?
No.
Shoot. Okay.
I know very little of things.
Have you seen the movie Ever After?
No.
Oh my gosh, that's with Drew Barrymore. Drew Barrymore looks beautiful in that
do
movie,
I look
by
like
the
the type to look at Drew Barrymore movies?
Yeah, she looks beautiful in that movie.
I mean, she
looks beautiful in that movie.
But
anyway,
no.
that's a whole nother discussion there. Okay, so a modern fairy tale is basically when they retell the fairy tale, okay, but they add in modern elements. So instead of having it set with carriages and because it's set in like medieval time, right?
Yeah, you have Teslas.
You have like a car every now and then or something that will appear, right? So there's different like levels of modernness that gets added into the modern fairy tale.
Okay.
So when you see something that says, "Oh, it's a modern fairy tale retelling," they'll have some type of like technology or something, but not like too much, depending on how far they want to go with that, right? They could go full sci-fi. I don't know. Anyway, in this retelling, Miriam was very adamant about maintaining her chastity for only Robin Hood. which was an interesting thing that I didn't see in most of the other Robin Hood movies that I saw. I've seen probably, I think, 20 different Robin Hood retellings.
All right.
I really like Robin Hood. I've also read a lot of books, okay? So, in this version of Robin Hood, she was really adamant about wanting to stay faithful to Robin and maintaining her chastity and everything like that.
His name is Robin Hood?
It's a nickname in this one particular one.
Okay,
yeah,
right.
okay. Because I didn't know his name. He wore a hood all the time. He would rob people, so his nickname became Robin Hood.
Huh, all right. It throws me off here that I can't
in this modern fairy tale, his name was Rob, which I honestly found kind of silly.
And his middle name is In?
Like, why would you name his name, like, I get it, but, like, it made more sense in the other version. Anyway.
It's kind of cheesy. That's kind of corny.
I know, right? It was very corny. Anyway, the most memorable thing about this movie, from what I remember, other than the fact that the sheriff liked to dress in, like, leather outfits all the time and looked freaking badass.
Okay.
And then I ended up rooting more for the sheriff over Robin because I was like, these outfits, they're, like, fabulous, you know?
All right.
You think of, like, Dean Supernatural type outfits, but in Robin Hood, like, I was rooting for the sheriff.
Right.
Yeah, so Miriam had this metal underwear that she sealed with a lock all the time. So when he tried to get with her in the bedroom, he was like, oh my gosh, where's the key to this metal underwear and this lock that you have? And she's like, you'll never be able to get it because I'm saving myself for Robin Hood.
Was he trying to
like,
force himself?
He was, yeah. No, yeah, it happens like in a bunch of different types of stories.
What kind of movie is this, bro?
Kevin, it happens a lot in fairy tales. The bad guy goes and, you know, like, forcefully takes the woman.
Oh my god, dude!
It happens in a lot of fairy tales. You know the original version of Sleeping Beauty, right?
No.
Sleeping Beauty had, like, sickness, which caused her to fall asleep. So then she was basically in a coma. She was comatose. So, invaders came in one day, and they saw how beautiful she was, and they just decided to, you know, like, have their way with her. And she got pregnant, and she woke up in childbirth.
Oh, dang, dude!
Yeah, so most fairy tales are pretty dark, which I've found super interesting. So I've read like most of the original fairy tales, and then there's different versions depending on the countries and stuff that you're in. Anyway, so in this version of Robin Hood, Miriam was wearing chainmail underwear sealed with a lock so that the sheriff couldn't have her.
Well, that's interesting.
Yeah, I found it I was like, oh my gosh, that's an interesting take.
Yep. I mean,
and then
cool,
afterwards, at the end, I think she was, I don't remember exactly, but I seem to remember that when she got with Robin, she was like, here's the key. And he was like, oh, what's the key for? And she's like, you'll find out later. And it just walks away.
That's so stupid.
I'm like, oh, it's probably to the underwear that the guy was looking for.
That is so weird.
You know what I thought immediately when I saw that, though?
What?
That must have been incredibly uncomfortable. Because that legit looked like it was like metal chainmail. That cannot have been comfortable.
I don't know, dude. Those sound like weird movies. I don't know if I want to watch that.
It was on TV. It was rated, I think it was rated PG-14 or something. Yeah.
Alright, sure, I guess.
I mean, there wasn't nudity or anything.
I mean...
Like, Princess Leia in Star Wars is probably a bit more decent than her. Because it was like, I mean, you saw her underwear, but it wasn't like, it was like freaking heavy chainmail.
I mean, she'd be like looking like Samus. Like, dang, dude.
Huge padlock on it.
Oh my god.
It was like a really big padlock. I'm like, it didn't have to be this obvious, but it was hilarious.
You know what? This Metroid episode, it didn't come out the way I was thinking it would come out. Not gonna lie.
Wait, what were you thinking? Should we redo it?
I mean, I was like, freaking, alright, we're gonna chill with some old school Metroid, reminisce about Metroid, and you know.
Okay, well, you can reminisce then.
I mean,
I'm sorry.
We went from, hey, Samus doesn't look like a girl here, to, you know about the freaking the nipples on Batgirl? And then,
I don't remember how that came up.
And then chainmail? Like, alright. I guess that was the episode.
Dang, dude.
Do we have to edit this or something? I don't know, man. I guess it is what it is, you know?
Oof.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Oof.
I mean, you asked me for random movie facts, and I can't tell you what gets stuck in my brain until I realize what got stuck in my brain.
Oh, dang. Whatever comes out, you know what I'm saying? So, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, guys, for... Uh-oh, what's going on here?
I'm pretty sure the first time I saw, like, the back of a woman that, you know, didn't have her shirt on. just like the back, was in the movie Ever After with Drew Barrymore.
Oh yeah? You saw Drew?
I mean, you see her back.
Was it cool?
Yeah, I remember thinking, what was the rating of this movie again?
And it was like, oh snap. What's this?
I was like, wait, I don't know if I'm allowed to watch these movies. Wait.
Wait, hold up.
I didn't know it was this time. It wasn't anything. It was just like the back. I just didn't, it was the first time, whenever I would watch a movie for the first time, I would get like incredibly nervous because I didn't know what was going to happen. Once I saw a movie like for the third, fourth time, then I was like, oh, I already know what's going to happen. And I didn't get nervous, but I didn't like, I guess because I didn't grow up watching a lot of movies, so when I started watching movies, it felt a little bit uncomfortable. I didn't like not knowing what was going to happen in that movie.
That's like what a movie is.
And I didn't like the idea of somebody randomly coming up behind me when I didn't know what the scene was coming up. What if it was a super awkward scene and then someone comes up behind me and I'm like, ha ha, it's just funny, right? I didn't know that wasn't a concern for most people. But I felt like I would be incredibly judged. And I wasn't even watching, like, bad movies or anything like that. It was just like, I felt like anything that I didn't know was going to happen.
I mean, that Robin Hood movie's kind of sus.
Yeah, I watched that Robin Hood movie a lot because it was actually on repeat.
Yeah, that's the one movie that I was comfortable with. That's the one I was saying I watched like 4 or 5 times.
That one
You know, the girl with the freaking chastity belt, right? That's the one.
That one I'd probably watch 10 times.
Dang, dude, 10 times?
But that's because I had just come and moved to Ecuador. And they only had 2 English channels, and the rest were Spanish channels. So I watched that movie in English and in Spanish.
Try not to tell Ecuador.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah. That was when you watched it. What?
So that movie, I actually watched it several times because I was trying to learn Spanish at the time. So I was watching it between English and Spanish multiple times for research purposes.
For research.
Yeah.
The movie that I would watch a lot back in the day, like on a repeat when I was a kid, would be like Space Jams. Good times,
Space
man.
Jams, I think. Did I see Space Jams? I saw the scene with Lola Bunny. I don't know if I've actually seen Space Jams.
Yeah, I showed you the scene with Lola Bunny.
I don't think I've actually seen Space Jams.
Yeah, I showed you. I showed you the scene with Lola Bunny for reasons. I think it was part of a conversation with our friends too. I don't know, but yeah, it was part of a conversation, and you know, just Lola Bunny was something else back in the day. But nope, just people were happy with. You know what? Whatever. Cut this out. I don't have any. I don't know if I have any other comfort movies. Oh wait. Horror movies.
I wasn't talking about comfort movies. Those were not my comfort movies.
Oh, but you watched it like 10 times though. You watched that Robin Hood one.
I watched a lot of multiple movies multiple times.
So you had a lot of movies that you would just go on reruns over and over and over again?
I liked knowing what was going to happen in the movie. So it took like a lot. When I first started watching Netflix, that was an experience. I was like,
I can watch all of this?
There's so many movies and I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know if I want to commit to this. And then when I first watched a TV series, then I was like, okay, all right. I don't know what's going to happen next time, but that wasn't too bad, I guess. I actually started watching more things once I met you, because then you're like, oh, let's watch Friends. Then I'm like, but I don't know what's going to happen. That just sounds stupid. I'm not going to say that. Have you seen Friends? I had no idea. And I'm like, I'm not going to explain to this guy that I get uncomfortable not knowing like what's going to happen in movies, and I prefer to watch things on my own in private until I know what's going to happen, so that I can like judge my reactions. Then I'm like, well, let's watch Friends. I'm like, oh, okay, that was actually nice. I actually enjoyed watching that for the first time.
We saw like a few movies, but is that why you were like, I don't think I should watch this when we saw Wolf of Wall Street?
Yes.
Because that one was like, yo, that one had some scenes.
Yo, I felt so uncomfortable because I didn't know if that was straight up like.
Be like, are you trying?
I don't even know how to say it. I didn't even know if that. I didn't know if we were watching. If we were watching like a movie, or if we were watching, something that is not a movie.
An adult film?
Yeah, I had no clue what I was like.
I want to actually rewatch that movie because I don't think I
was like, I
saw it on and off. I was distracted because I don't know. You were like.
I thought
a little bit uncomfortable, so we didn't finish watching it.
So uncomfortable, Kevin.
But it's actually a good movie from what I remember.
But you know, one reason why I was uncomfortable was because I just did not like watching things that I didn't know what was going to happen.
It had Margot Robbie, Harley Quinn.
People that I didn't know, like, because I didn't know you like super well at that point, right? Like, we were together, but it wasn't like I knew every single detail about your life, right?
Okay, all right.
Right?
Yeah.
So I was still like a little bit uncomfortable about watching like certain things, but I was starting to get more comfortable.
Oh boy.
Right? Because I was trying to be like more open-minded, and because I stopped to think about it one day, it's just really weird for a person to just be like, I feel uncomfortable watching a movie that I've never watched before because I like to know what's going to happen ahead of time.
We saw Pulp Fiction too together.
Yeah.
Oh, that's when I started showing you some movies.
Yeah. Also, I started thinking, if most people felt the way I did, cinemas wouldn't exist. Mm-hmm. So why do I feel this way? It's just really weird. Anyway,
it's just the way, some people are brought up, so, it's understandable.
I think it's because I didn't watch a lot of movies growing up.
Right.
So the movies that I did watch growing up, I had seen multiple times at my grandma's, right? So it was like a comfortable experience because I knew what was going to happen, and it was like macaroni and cheese, Mm-hmm. So when I started watching things for the first time, it was a little bit uncomfortable. I don't know. But it was all good. Afterwards I got used to it, and I'm like, oh, I actually really enjoy it, like not knowing what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
And that's why when I started watching horror movies for the first time, I was jumping like crazy, even when I felt like there was gonna be like a jump scare, because there was these freaking musical cues where it's like, oh, a monster's gonna pop out. And then I'm like, maybe a monster's gonna pop out. It sounds like a monster's gonna pop out. It popped out. I got incredibly scared, and I'm like, I was right, but I didn't know I was right until this moment because I didn't know what was gonna happen.
Nice. Yeah, I mean, most of the experience is watching something for the first time, and if something's really, really good, then you kind of want to experience it over and over and over again because it makes you feel comfortable.
Right? Yeah, I'd had a different mentality of looking at movies before, which is funny.
Video games are the same way.
Which is funny because now I almost never rewatch things.
Now it's like, why would I watch this?
Now it's like
when I know I can watch a whole. Yeah, nowadays everything's
now
like that.
Now it's like one and done. It's like you consume it, you're done. If you really, really like it, maybe you'll rewatch some of it like a few years later.
Right.
But now it's like one and done. I never had that type of mentality before, and now it's like also, if I click on a show, like a reality TV show or something, I kind of already know what's going to happen in the show before watching it.
Oh yeah.
Based on my experience of watching other similar shows. So it's like, why would you rewatch that when you already kind of know like the set, piece that they're going to be doing, basically?
Comment down below if you guys have something that you like to rewatch over and over and over again, or play. And does this make an episode? Because this might, oh, he's going to hurt me. I think this makes an episode.
Okay guys, thank you so much for joining us on the Miss and Mr. Gaming channel. Don't forget to like this video, comment down below what your favorite part of this episode was, and subscribe with a friend. We love and appreciate each and every one of you guys. Okay, bye!
Was it the chastity belt? Was it the Batgirl nips?
Oh my gosh.